Quick disclaimer that anyone mentioned or shown in this video, please do not go and harass them. The Asym community is a wide and ever-growing part of modern Roblox games, with popular releases such as Forsaken, Pillar Chase, and of course Sonic.exe The Disaster, spiraling and inspiring many more to be made into what we have today. However, while this community strives in creation, is persistent in hatred, and overall is a certain, someone would say, a balancing mess. I'd like to regard about the lack of respect people have and understanding that everyone has an opinion and you can enjoy things someone else might not. If little Timmy enjoys Forsaken, it's no excuse to make disrespectful comments or flame people or even developers because you don't like a game. Foremost, I want to talk about Corso's recent tier list and the backlash he received online for this tier list. Now, he stated in the video that most of the games he played, which were 18 games, he played for an hour. So that's at least 18 hours worth of gameplay, and well, I think anyone can say that's quite a lot for a video. Now, the thing is, when you play a game for an hour, you won't have the full or complete experience because many games, including but not exclusive to the Asym genre, have tons of depth and skills to learn the more you play, which is a net positive about these games. And coming back to this is specifically what he received regarding the Pillar Chase 2 community. Now, everyone has an opinion, and Corso stated that a lot of the video is his opinion. Obviously, he's played more games than others, and some Asyms aren't beginner-friendly, such as Pillar Chase 2. Now, my point is, Corso or anyone else doesn't deserve to be called a bad content creator, because objectively, he isn't. Because you disagree with someone at the end of the day, there is no obligation to watch his video, and so negative backlash just results in a more toxic environment for the community. My part 2 and second example of this is Meatkill. Now, while he is known as a major for his funny and unique Forsaken challenges, he is also known as the Balancing Mess Guy due to his videos which constantly share his opinions on games, a lot of the time highlighting the state of balancing it has. A lot of people misconceptualize that he is just making this to bash the game, but yet his videos work as constructive criticism with his opinions to make a game more enjoyable overall. The example I'm going to be using is his most recent video in the term of Die of Death. I'll start by saying I don't agree with his opinion on this video, but that's my opinion. I'm not going to go and bash him in his DMs, his server, or online hating on the guy because there's no need, and it's just another thing which creates toxicity. If you aren't seeing or catching a theme here, it seems that in the Asym community, opinions aren't accepted, especially if that opinion is a negative feedback about a game you don't enjoy. However, it doesn't have to be like that because we are all entitled to an opinion. Many members of the Asym community specifically ridicule Meatkill for his balancing choices and opinions, but disregard that his main job as a content creator, which he chooses to do, is to express his views, and in this case, that being the faulty mechanics or gameplay loop of a game and smaller things that could make a player potentially leave or not enjoy a game. For the final segment of this video, I want to talk about the backlash many developers receive from communities. In this instance, I'm going to dive into outcome memories and the poor conveying of feedback and ungratefulness the community showed. It was one of the many reasons the game had its downfall due to the constant issues people had with the game's balancing, design, and bugs, especially after the release of 0.2. Many online spoke about it, however that's not the issue, as feedback for a game is positive, and it's kind of vital for a game's development to strive and continue to improve. However, the way it was handled in the OM community was wrong, and much of it was toxicity, especially towards the developers, which made them feel stressed and unappreciated despite the effort they put into 0.2 as an update. It was a massive update and a good one at that. I enjoyed it personally, and while there was many issues I can agree, it was handled wrong, which further relates to the toxicity the Asym community loves to boast around, ruining the experience for everyone, whether it be players, developers, or content creators. Now, a big issue, and I think the way to fix this, is that you've got to understand, and people need to understand, that everyone has an opinion. Yes, they might not agree with yours, and yes, you might not like Forsaken, for example, but that does not mean or give you the right to go and harass a person
who enjoys it more than your game. If they state that opinion online, it's their opinion. You may not like it, but it doesn't give you the right to go and hate on them. I don't really want to talk about much else, but if you did enjoy this video, and you did get to this point, it'd be nice if you could drop a sub or a comment, and it would be appreciated in letting me know whether you want me to make more content like this. Overall, I hope people understand that a community full of toxicity will help kill off more games such as Outcome Memories, and it makes these games less enjoyable for everyone.